Students, welcome to e-learning session of our second lesson, plants, structure and function of. Now today we learn structure of fibrous roots. Okay. For this purpose, we have to do one activity. What is that activity? So this is a glass jar. This is okay. This is a glass jar. It is filled with water. Now this is called as onion. So take one onion, place it over the mouth of the glass jar. For how many days, students? For 8 days. Okay. So why 8 days? Because in 8 days the fibrous roots grow. And we can see clearly in that jar. So the fiber-like structure which are developed at the lower part of the stem is called as fibrous roots. Okay. So in last session you understood clearly about that germinating part of the seeds. The part that is whitish in color, it develops into root. And as already means you already observed that moth seed, the germinating stages of means that moth seed sprout. So whitish color part is called as radicle. It develops into root. While that leaflet like structure is called as plumule, it develops into shoot. Now there are two types of seeds. Take groundnut and just break open. It break open into two equal parts. Pea, then gram means all type of pulses. Their seeds, when we try to break open them, they break open into two equal parts. Such plants are having the seeds which break open into two equal parts. That plants are called as dicotyledonous plants. Understood? While take jawar, bajra, wheat, maize and try to break it. It does not open into two equal parts. Such plants are called as monocotyledonous plants. What type of plants? Monocotyledonous plants. And these plants, monocotyledonous plants only, they have fibrous roots. Understood? Is it clear now? So this is onion. It have fibrous roots. Means this onion is a means its seed have only one cotyledon. Okay, it is a monocotyledonous plant. Now one activity for you. What do you see here? This is a grass. Try to uproot it. See, now it is fixed with the help of roots. Try to uproot it. You cannot uproot it. See the fiber-like structure very nicely. With the help of fibrous root, it get anchored in the soil like this. So as these roots spread in the soil, they do not go deep in the soil, but they spread with the help of fiber. Okay, this fiber grow and anchor that grass very tightly in the soil. So when we try to uproot it, it does not come easily. Understood? So see how nicely that fiber is seen here. So such root is called as fibrous. Plants have fibrous roots, monocotyledonous plants. Okay, apart from these, there are adventitious roots. So plants like maize, sugarcane, sorghum, they have two types of roots. See, now I am drawing one line. I am drawing one line clearly. See, this is a underground root. These roots are underground. But besides this, we can see these brace roots. Means what? These roots grow on the stem. At the see that stem. For what purpose? To anchor plants in a soil properly. When the wind blows at that times, as this means is monocotyledonous, these are the fibrous roots. They do not go deep inside the soil. They spread only below the soil in every direction. See. Okay, so when the wind blows, there is a chance that this plant may fall down side. So in order to protect the plant to fall down in the soil, this plant have modified root. That roots are called as adventitious roots. So beside the normal function of the root is to absorb water and minerals, to anchor the plant in the soil, to support the plant by anchoring in the soil. These are the normal functions of the roots. While root, apart from these, root sometimes perform different functions. So the plants with such special roots are called as, or the roots with extra functions, such roots are called as modified roots. Now here adventitious roots, maize, sugarcane, bajra, jawar, they have this second type of roots which are called as adventitious roots. Here we can see adventitious roots, and this is a plant where these are the adventitious roots which grow from the stem, from the, and they grow above the soil from that portion which grow above the soil. Otherwise we see the underground part of the plant is called as roots. Okay, why these roots seen with our eyes? Because they perform extra function, they are modified roots. Okay, extra functions means additional functions. The other roots are aerial roots, stilt roots, runners, and breathing roots. Now these are also called as stilt roots as they help to help the plant to anchor properly in the soil. When the wind blows, strong wind blows, even then this crop does not fall. Okay, so this is the function of the stilt root, while runner, breathing roots, and aerial. Now again one activity to explain the function of roots. Take a jar, this jar, and fill it with water up to this level. In order to understand the level and in order to understand that root absorb water, just add water in that bottle and then add 5 ml of oil. We know that the density of oil is less than water, so it floats on the surface. Now observe for 2-3 days. After 2-3 days, we see the layer of the oil remain as it is, as it was, but the level of the water get reduced. Why this happen? This is because, now see clearly, this is the level of the oil. It remain as it was. Why this happen? This is because the function of the root is to absorb water and mineral from the soil. That's why we see the oil remain as it was while the level of the water get reduced. Okay. Now this is a modified root. It is called as runner. What type? What is the name of this plant? It is a strawberry. See, this is a runner. Okay, and from it is a part of root. So sometimes part of the stem. Stem is also having runner. Here the root it develops into that runner, and then from this root daughter plant is developed. So this portion is called as runners. Okay. Now see students, these are the prop roots. They grow on the branches of the, and this is a banyan tree. So these prop roots they grow on the branches of the tree. So see, these are the branches of the tree. On these branches the roots grow and their direction is towards the ground, that is towards the soil. And when they enters into the soil, okay, from that roots new plant is developed. What is their main function? See here clearly. The plant's branches they grow wide horizontally. So in order to give the support to the branches, These prop roots, that is aerial roots, grow from the branches and their direction is towards the soil. Understood? So apart from these, some plants like mangroves which grow in marshy places. So these mangroves, they always remain in waterlogged soil 24 hours a day throughout the year. So in order to fulfill the requirement of the roots, these mangroves roots, they grow above that soil. Such roots are called as breathing roots because they fulfill the requirement of the plant. Understood? Hence, that breathing roots, they are known by another name, that is nematophores. Here we are finishing the part of the root of the plants. In next session we will learn about stem.